So in this video, I've already applied my Glitter Planet pre-pinched square tips, done all my natural nail prep work and applied my CJP acid primer. So I'm just coming in with CJP crystal glass and my big boy brush, just applying a clear base to all the nails, so I've got something to file back to when my client comes back in for an infill. And this design today is a white faded French on a few nails with some rose gold glitter and some crystals. So just finishing off, as you can see, my client has got a few cuts there. I didn't cut her, she had nibbled a few little bits. So on this nail, I'm coming in with CJP Snow White, getting the bead on and pulling it back straight away. I find by pulling it back straight away, you're getting that nice faded white in there. There's no harsh lines where the white ends. And just make sure you've got some nice thickness at the free edge. You don't want it too thin. You don't want to file any of your white away. So once I'm happy with the white, I move on and let that set a little bit. So I'm coming in on this nail. That's not a greenie that you can see. My client just had a little bit of lifting on a natural nail, which she had left for a few weeks, just to let it grow a bit. So I'm applying CJP Birthday Suit at the cuticle area, blending that up towards the tip, and then coming in with Glam and Glitz Pink Delight, dipped into some rose gold glitter, which is from the Glitterarty rose gold stack. So just applying that at the tip and then fading it back. Just moving them little pieces of glitter to where I want them, just so you get a nice faded look and there's no harsh lines or anything like that. I'll then come back to the little finger and apply CJP Birthday Suit at the cuticle area, getting that bead on, getting my brush behind it and then fading it up into that white. Make sure you're fading it up while the bead is still nice and wet, so you get that nice blend and there's no definite harsh line where the white ends and the pink starts. You just want that nice seamless blend. I'll then cap this nail in crystal glass so that you don't file away your blend. I'll then come and cap this nail with crystal glass, applying quite a large bead at the cuticle, getting the brush right behind it and then walking it down the nail with the belly of my brush, being quite firm with it so that you pull that bead all the way to the very end of the nail. If there's any excess there, you can just slice that off. And this nail is another white faded nail. I do get people asking me a lot how I do my white fade, so I thought I'd leave all these ones in. As you can see, I turn my brush round and really blend that white straight away. I then neaten up the edges. So don't be too worried about neatening up the free edge until you've got your blending. So just really get that blending straight away and then you can tidy up your free edge and make it nice and smooth. Pinching these nails as well, so you just give the nail a quick squeeze and if it's not sticky but still movable, then it's ready for your pinching tool. I do like to let that white set a little bit before I come and apply the birthday suit. So this nail is a full nail of the glitter, so I've dipped into Glam and Glitz Pink Delight, which is an acrylic powder, and then gone straight into the rose gold glitter, just applying it in quite small beads, really pushing and pressing that glitter where I want it, getting it right up into that cuticle area. then again come in with CJP birthday suit, applying it at the cuticle, getting your brush right behind it, pushing it right up into that cuticle and blending it up into your white. I then cap this nail in crystal glass, again applying quite a large bead and then just pulling it all the way down the nail with the belly of my brush. A quick tip when you're capping glitter, if the glitter has all gone matte once you've applied your clear, then it's covered. If you can see any little shiny bits of glitter, then you will need to add some more clear. And this nail is another white faded nail, so just coming in with my Snow White, fading it back and then blending the birthday suit up into it. Onto my filing technique. It is my usual filing technique, like I say in all my videos, it's exactly the same. Start off just refining those edges coming under the nail to make sure it's nice and straight. Refine the free edge, make it nice and sharp, so holding your file at a 90-degree angle to the nail. Coming round those side walls, debulking if needed, but also getting that nice slender shape. Round your cuticle area, really tucking your file behind your application. Up the other side wall and then down the barrel of the nail. Always looking down the nail just to make sure it's nice and even, looking at that nail from all angles to make sure your apex is in the right place. A lot of people do ask me how I get the consistent shape and the nice crisp finish on my nails. It's just by doing this filing technique. I was taught it by the amazing Kerry Anderson, and ever since I've started doing this method, it's improved my nails so much. Because you're filing all the nails in the same way, they'll all have that really nice, crisp, sharp finish. It is in your application as well. If you apply your acrylic nice and smooth and neat and it's not too thick, then you are helping yourself. You won't need to do as much filing. But like I say, if you follow this routine for every nails, you will get those nice crisp nails that you want. And I do just white block after. This was a new file, so it did leave a few scratches on the nail. But they're all the same, so I will just let you watch what I do. Then remove all the dust and rub over with isopropyl alcohol, and then I'm coming in with some Swarovski crystals. So I'm applying them with CJP gripper glue using my crystal katana. As you can see, just applying tiny little dots of the glue. You don't want too much, otherwise it'll take too long to set. You just literally want just a tiny little blob, and then come in and stick your crystals on. I then come in with the super shiny CJP Tack Free Top Gloss. So apply it to all the nails, and on the crystal nail, just put the top coat up to the crystals, don't go over them at all. And then cure in my LED lamp for 60 seconds. Let it cool for a minute or so when it comes out of the lamp, and then apply your cuticle oil. And here's your finished look. Thank you for watching.